Georgia early voting. This is a very fascinating story. You're not going to get anywhere else. I can guarantee that, by the way. So Georgians have broken midterm records for early voting by mail. Okay? And 2.5 million in-person and absentee ballots have already been cast in the state of Georgia. So you can go into a polling place in person and cast an early vote there. This is according to Georgia's Secretary of State. It's not a guess. In 2018 midterms under Trump, 1.8 million voted early in Georgia. Now it's 2.5 million. Okay? This in the face of the Georgia election law that was passed, you'll remember, in March of 2021. So Georgia redefined how the vote would take place. You heard about all of the accusations. The most stunning one, and this was against the new Georgia voting law, was by Biden. Roll it.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle. I mean, this is gigantic, what they're trying to do. And it cannot be sustained. And do everything in my power, along with my friends in the House and the Senate, to keep that from becoming the law.
Of course, Biden failed because he fails at everything, and he called the new law Jim Crow, and he said that it would deny people the right to vote, and so did Stacey Abrams, who's going to get waxed on Tuesday at the gubernatorial race. All this law change was everybody had to have an ID in order to cast a ballot, whether it's absentee or not. Everybody had to have ID issued by the state. Driver's license, state ID. If you couldn't afford it, they give you one. Okay, that's number one. Number two, absentee ballots were to be printed on special security paper with an ID listed, so they knew who was voting. Georgia people knew. And third, you couldn't hang out at the precincts giving people drinks and candy or whatever they wanted to do. That's not a radical law. Yet the Democrats scream and yell, didn't want it, voter suppression, and now we know that it's enhanced voting. So these are the lies that just keep, and Biden ought to be ashamed of himself. He's going to apologize? No. Jim Crow, what a bunch of crap. Now, you'll remember that Major League Baseball pulled the All-Star game out of Atlanta because of that law, that new law. So you're going to apologize, Major League Baseball? Rob Manfred? Going to apologize?